Howdy y'all, how we all doing? I hope we're doing good. I'm not doing too bad. A little rough at work today, but that's okay. It's kind of late right now. I don't sleep too well, so I'm usually up wee hours of the night. Anyway, I have a special project I need to get done. On top of everybody's decals, I know everybody wants decals. I am working on them, I promise. I will get to them. I'll get them out as soon as I get them done. It takes a little bit of time to take stuff into the program, edit it, and do to make it a silhouette type decal. So it takes a little bit. Most of the stuff I have is already saved on the program, which I could just bring it up, put it the size, and have it cut. And then I would have to go through and I have to pick out everything that's in the background that's in the decal itself. Takes a little bit of time, but I promise I will get to them. I am getting to them. I was just on the computer, so I wanted to get out here. I have another special project. Mr. TazMan got a hold of me. I hope he don't mind me sharing this. I wouldn't imagine. Should have asked. But I'm pretty positive he don't mind. Well, as y'all seen in his last video, he's building a 1010. Well, I have that 1010 that I got going. I got it right here. It's the same as his, at least cover-wise, on the side cover there, for the bar. And he's looking to get a dog spike. So this one here, this one I took off of my Pro Mac 1010. I was hoping it's the same design, but already looking right off the bat, it's not the same. Not going to be the same shape. Which I was hoping, but I expected it not to be the same. So this is the one I made from scratch from this big old chunk of steel here. Ugh. So this is 3/16 inch thick steel, and this steel here has already been heat treated. So I like to use this on many things that I need strength. Not just for the thickness, but it's already been heat treated, which is nice, even though for this I had to yeah, there's a good picture of it. There you go. How's that? Oh, there you go. Yeah, oh yeah, this thing, I'm telling you, it's nice because it's hard to show on here. But, oh, there we go. See how I put a little bit of a bevel on here? Just a little bit, because this is 3/16, so it's a little on a thicker side, right? So I took all these and I put a little bevel, and then the top I went and did the opposite. So, yeah, pretty cool. But anyway, what I was saying, I have no idea what I was saying. So yes, this one don't work for a 1010 automatic. Okay. But it works. So I have this already saved in design. So if anyone needs the design, if you want to make your own, I have the stencil for it. And what I do is I put, when I make decals, I can print these out or cut these out real quick. These are super fast and easy. Now I cut a lot around it, but this is cut to the actual sticker. This is a removable vinyl. Okay, so you can put it on and take it off without any issues. So this is the original design of McCulloch designed this. This is the original shape, size, everything that I had to design and fabricate a little bit on the computer, which I will be doing most of it, grinding and metal finishing. But this is the actual design, which fits in there perfect. So we're going to try that out because I had that on the bench. I'll move you all over there, but I want to get to something real quick. I actually got this in the mail a couple days ago. Actually, it's been more than a couple days. I think Saturday. It's either Saturday. Yeah, it had been Saturday. So a few days. Nick Pixel, buddy, thank you very much. I don't know how you got my address. I have no idea. Or did we swap addresses? I don't remember. But I got your card. I got your card, buddy. Thank you for the message. It really means a lot. I just thought it was a card of you and your wife, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I put it up on my fridge. But on the back, yes, thank you. I'm not gonna give up, buddy. That's not in my blood. It never has been. Right here, right here. Marines don't give up. Marines don't give up. Plus, it's not in my nature. Actually, no, this card is going in the garage right here. There we go. There you go, Nick. Actually, you need a better spot. I need a better spot. There, I'll put you up right here. For right now. Things are gonna move. There you go, buddy. Hey, look. You're in the garage hanging out with me now. There we go. But anyway, back to the... I can't do that. Ow. Yeah. Things, I think it's starting to get infected. Because it's always breaking open. Screwdriver to the palm, man. Oh, yeah. But anyway. Back to the McCulloch here. That name, I don't know why. It's, I know I still got that card sitting up here on my bench. I need to get it out, cleaned up, put it in a bag, and wait for the card kit. That way I can get my space back here. There we go. I'll move that back a little bit. Alright. There, got my buddy Nick up here. He's in the garage with me. Alright. So, this design here, I cut along the sticker here, and it's got 2 holes that I was able to cut out on the computer, which will fit perfect right in here. Alright, well, the holes are a little off. The holes are a little off, but that's okay. Because this is just a rough cut for me. I'm a fabricator, welder fabricator. I can fabricate this and make it work. So it's gonna take a little bit. I could put this sticker on my piece of steel once I cut it out. And I can well, it is pretty close though, but it is off. But yes, I can do that, and I can draw where I need to cut. So that's not a big deal. Alright, so this is going to be over a little bit. So yes, this is going to take a little more designing and fabricating, a little more than I thought would. I figured this sticker was going to be pretty close, but it's not the way I like it. Now I just talked to TazMan on Messenger earlier. Maybe about 10 minutes. How long is this video? We're up 10 minutes. So it was a little over 10 minutes ago. I just talked to him. And he's going to start off with a 24-inch bar and work it, and probably a 28 bar, light bar. So, that I put in my mind too of where I want to put that bottom spike and how long I want it to stick out. That will give you balance. Now he did say on his other 1010 the 28-inch light bar did work just fine with the original design. Now I can't get the actual original design unless I have that piece with me and I can trace it out on the steel. Okay, I'm just going off pictures and then I design it. So I am really close, like really close. Now the one with the Pro Mac, I got that spot on the first time. I just happened to get lucky. I did have to make a few little tweaks here and there and shape a little bit more of here where it fit into the groove of the cover. Now this one don't have a groove, but my holes are off. And where I want the top and bottom spikes up and down or wherever I want it, that's where it starts getting a little fuzzy. It's not quite where I want it. Now, that, I was hoping that was going to be relatively close where I could just slap it on a piece of steel. I can get it cut out. Now I was going to show you bits and pieces of how I go about making this from this. See that? But if y'all have Pro Mac 1010, or I don't know what other models this would fit on, I grab the saw. If you have a cover like the one I have, then it would fit. Alright, because what I have on mine is a 28-inch bar. Oop, jeez. Oh no, that's the right side. So if you have this side, this cover here, with this little groove, I have the design. I have a really nice spike that goes on there. And it fits perfect. And it balances out the saw, at least for the 28-inch. If you go a little longer, it might be a little nose heavy and hit. But, as you can see, on the bottom here, how it wore through the powder coat. I powder coated this in a past video, I'm sure y'all seen. So it wore a little bare spot for me setting it down, which I expected, and that is perfectly normal because that's what I wanted to do. I want it to rest on this and balance so that bar don't hit the ground or the concrete. So my chain is really loose in here. Really loose. Huh. Weird. Yeah, I used it a couple days ago and I need to clean it. So, yes, if you have that covered, perfect. Alright, now I have put a piece of wood underneath that bar. My teeth don't dig into the concrete without that spike. But now, seeing that, and this 1010 on a 28-inch bar, I know he said he was using a lightweight bar. I just don't want that thing digging down. Now the original, I'll bring it down here. Now the original, as you can see, this saw sits really flat on its own. It's nice, flat, square. Now with you put a 28-inch bar, like my Pro Mac, that sits just the same as this. Okay, now that 28-inch bar takes it and brings it up like this. There is a slight teeter point right there. It feels like, yeah, it hits the bottom of the handle there. So it has a slight teeter. A lightweight bar, sure. And that probably, like he says, he doesn't have a problem with it. Now, I have a problem. If that digs down, then I'm not doing my job when I go to make this part. So I want to perfect this as best way as I can. And actually, just leaning on it, I can feel it. So, see, I got a little bit of a gap. It goes to the handle. So, that gives me an idea right there. That's perfect. So I can take this and I'll lean it over where that gap is. And I'll take that bottom spike and I'll drop it down all the way. Yep, that's what I'm doing. So, what I'll do, that way it rests like this. It'll rest on the spike there, and the handle over there. So the handle right there. So I'm gonna leave it right there, just like that. And I see there's a little bit of a tilt. There is a little bit of a tilt. Wonder if I line up my holes, I need to get my punch out. I'll be right back. Let me punch these holes out, and this will tell me a lot better. And maybe I find some bolts and put in there. So I have a Roper Whitney punch here. It's a really old tool, very handy, and you can put different sizes of punches in here. So it has a bottom punch. So I'll show you down here. Whoop, there we go. See, you have let me see if I get another hand there. Okay. So we have a bottom punch here, the hole, then the top part that makes the hole, punches. Pretty cool. Very neat tool, very handy. Usually it's meant for sheet metal. You can use for sheet metal, paper, cardboard, whatever. But it is meant for sheet metal, so you can punch holes in sheet metal if you have like something you're making. For a body guy, it's very handy for doing like plugs, weld plugs on cars, replacement panels. There's spot welds. That's what I'm thinking of. Spot welds. Also works pretty good for this stuff. So you could just put it in here and make your hole. Hopefully it cuts through this plastic, which kind of look like it don't. Yeah, it kind of doesn't. So it don't work for like a vinyl type. That's a shame. Let me try the other side. So yeah, it don't work quite well. So, well, I can fold it back. Excuse me, friends. I know I'm out of frame. I apologize. Nick Pixel's gonna have a hissy fit now. He'll yell at me. I'm not in the frame. Okay. So we can see through our hole a little bit. We can peel some of that back. I do have scissors. Maybe I can trim it. All right. So we'll get back over here. Now we have an idea where we can line up our holes at. Our hole is a little off on the design. That bottom of this tip of the spike hits is a little below the bottom of the saw, which is good. That's where I want it. I kind of want it down. I'd like to see it down a little bit more. Alright. So if we go to the top hole and use the top hole, our bottom hole is going to be a little off, but that drops our bottom spike down, which is good. And I think I'll go with that. That works out. That gives just that little bit. Now, with TazMan's, he said it worked great on his other 1010, the original. And the original is even with the top. The spike is even with the top and the bottom. Now, but I like to have that little bit of insurance there, and that gives me that little bit of insurance. So what I'll do is I'll leave a little bit of more metal on this curve here and bubble it out a little bit and just move that hole up. Does that make sense? Leave this bubble out a little bit right here and move that hole up. So I'm making this more round, a little bigger round. And that will do it. I think that will work. And our spikes, they go out nice. And I like to put that little bevel. That's kind of my touch. Gives it. I put it only on the one side, on the outside. I think that'll work, folks. I think that will work. I think he will enjoy that. If he doesn't, he will get a hold of me after he watches this video. So, with that said, I'm not going to be out here much longer. It is getting a little late. I think it's already past midnight, which is okay. But yeah, I think that will work. I can show y'all what this will look like. You gotta find a spot where it feels. I'm full of energy. I might be out here. Maybe I put a little clips in there of how I do this. You know what? I might make that on another video though. It is a bit of a process. There we go. Now I got it. Alright. Yeah, I'm full of energy. I'm hoping that some of this energy will help you guys throughout your day, your evening, or whatever time of the world it is for you. So, this is the actual design right here. The actual spike itself. Don't mind the clear, because what that happens is the vinyl sticks to this clear film. You take that clear film, put your decal down, and then peel one, and then smooth it out, get all the air bubbles out, and then take that film off, and that'll leave your decal on. So if anyone you get your, okay, started a new thing there. Apparently I only go 20 some minutes, and I reached my limit. I didn't know there had to be a limit. I don't know why there is, but I tried changing that. It don't work. So, anyway, when you get your decal, this is how it works. Actually, you know what? Let me put this on, this piece of metal. Excuse me, folks. I got something in my glasses. There we go. Alright. I'm going to move the punch. Get you all moved down. See if I can do it one-handed here. Whoa, whoa, hello. I'm going to angle you down a little bit more. And I'm going to bring you right over top of this thing. Alright. Let's see, how's that look? That's not too bad, right? I might angle you down a little bit more. Alright, so I'm going to use this section right here. It looks like y'all can see better this way. Alright, so you peeled the paper off your back of your decal. That's the first thing you do. Alright, so you peel that paper off. That's trash, no good, don't want it. Okay, then you grab the clear film. I'll leave extra on there so you don't touch your decal. And then what you do, I like to either start at one end or the other, or start in the middle and work your way outward, slowly putting it down. Okay, and go back the other way. Then once you do that, if I can find my whatchamacallit, well, this will work. So you'll find like a squeegee or something hard and flat and even. And then you just roll this, do this. Work toward the edges. From the middle of the design out to your edges. Get all the air bubbles out. Okay. Then you take something either sharp or something that's not gonna pull. I should have cleaned the metal off first. Make sure your surface is super clean. You want to clean your surface. Then you take that plastic film and you're gonna slowly work it off. Okay? And there's your decal. And you got your decal on there. Nice, smooth, no air bubbles. So make sure your surface is super clean. And free of like soaps. I like to use wax and grease. But not everybody's going to have wax and grease. And it's kind of expensive to buy by the gallon. It's like 40 some bucks. But I get it cheaper through my business. But anyway, Windex, that works as a great cleaner on pretty much any surface. Then once you get that clear film off, you know that's junk along with the back paper, and then you have your decal. You're done. That's it. No more. That's it. You're done. So there is Mr. TazMan's dog spike there. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this as in a straight line up and over, make it a rectangle. Before I do anything else, I'm going to drill this hole, and then I'm going to do a transfer punch on there, and I'll show you all in the next video. Transfer punch to where I want that other hole. So I'm going to have to line that up. It's going to take a little bit, but I'll show y'all. So that before I do any other cutting on this and getting all this out of there and shaping it, I'm going to drill these holes first. That's the most important thing to do. And then I'm going to leave a little extra right here, so that hole can get moved up and won't be too close to the edges. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be pretty happy with that. And I'm going to do my signature bevels in here, make it look nice, and we're going to powder coat it for him. Oh, there you go, and went down for a trip again. So, there you have it. What y'all think? Like that idea? I hope, TazMan, if you watch this, which I'm pretty sure you will, I'll let you know this video's up. What you think? I hope you like it. That's the original design right there. The only thing is I moving the spike itself down just a tad bit, so it barely touches the ground. You said it would work with the other one, so I'm just bringing that down just for extra assurance. And they'll still sit pretty flat. The saw won't tip over. It'll still sit pretty flat. Especially when you get that longer bar on there, that'll flatten it right out. Be good. So, all right. So, count this as part 1 of TazMan's dog spike. Alright, I'll probably just put we'll name it something. Yeah. Dog spike build. We'll figure something out. Alright. Well, I am not going to cut tonight, because I need my headphones earplug. I like my headphones. They work pretty good. You listen to your music, and they work real well with louder noises. I usually use them at work. So, anyway, I'll let y'all go. Thank you for the new subscribers. I've seen you coming in. I think I've seen 1 or 2 come in. Thank you for all sticking around and watching. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, there was something else. Good Country Living, thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. It's always great talking to you. I talked to quite a few of you today. I've been busy. Very busy. But I love it. I love chatting with y'all. So, y'all have a good evening. Good morning. Whatever time it is in your part of the world, I much appreciate y'all being here. It means a lot to me. It truly does. And Nick Pixel, thank you for the card, buddy. Sorry, I'm getting a little dry. I got this new wood. I got a lot of oak in it, and it's hot. Alright, y'all be good, be safe, be kind, and please spread the love. Love y'all. Take care. See you in the next video.